Hi everyone, my name is Kiko and I have been on a high raw vegan diet for over 20 years. And today I wanted to share the result after trying Dr. Brooke Goldner's green smoothie. So just a week ago, I have shared, um, let's see, sorry, I'm gonna go live on Instagram as well at the same time. Okay, so yes, the results on trying Dr. Brooke Goldner's green smoothie. So I have been trying her recipe for 10 days today, and I just wanted to give you an update how it's going. So yeah, I decided to do this green smoothies by Dr. Goldner's protocol. I don't know if it's her original one, but she does promote um, this recipe. And because I kept hearing her name over and over, I said, well, okay, why not try? And what I realized is that the green smoothies, what I used to call as a green smoothie, was not quite green smoothie. It was more like a fruit smoothies. It looked green, but it was more and more heavier on smoothies because, of course, smoothies, more fruits taste better. So, yeah, I've then when I saw her recipe, she would add like 500 grams of baby spinach. So that's like if you have the Vitamix, she would like really squeeze in up to like maybe 90% of Vitamix jar. And she would just add like some fruits on top. And another thing about her green smoothie is she adds 3 tablespoons of chia seeds or flax seeds. So I used to add some chia seeds or flax before, but I thought that fat and fruits is not a good combination, and it slows down the um, digestion. I said, well, maybe it's not a great thing for long term. So I stopped doing that. The kind of green smoothies that I used to make is fruits like bananas, pineapples, mango, and greens. And then the volume wise, maybe it's half and half. I actually have photo of green smoothies, the kind of green smoothies that I used to make before starting Brooke Goldner's protocol. So that was, let's see, May 5th is when I started um, her protocol. And let me show you, because I do take all the photos of what I eat in a day. So yeah, you can see. So this is August 4th, and you can see the volume wise, it's maybe 60% fruits, 60% fruits and 40%, maybe 35% greens. And as I mentioned, I never used to put chia seeds. And yeah, so 1 week ago I posted, and that was like just only a few days after 1 or 2 days after trying Dr. Goldner's protocol. And I felt great. You know, I was sharing with Sky this Monday that I felt satiated and I didn't feel hungry. Because when I used to do fruit smoothies with some grains in a big portion, like a big quantity, I would have a huge sugar crash. So before I used to make yeah, like a big portion, like 1.5. It depends on how much water I add, but I would have close to 2 liters of fruit smoothies. And even though I eat a big quantity of fruit green smoothies, I would have this, sugar crash because there's like maybe 4, 5 bananas and some more fruits like pineapples and mangoes. And yeah, I used to get kind of puzzled, like, calorie wise, I take a lot. And why am I feeling hungry or tired after? So, yeah, so since August 5th, I started Dr. Goldner's protocols, and I felt really good. I noticed that I needed to eat less. I around the same time I was also starting to eat natto, the homemade natto. So that was also another factor that I was feeling satiated and don't have to eat a huge amount of salad. I do enjoy eating a lot of salad, but if it's like a need and I'm not feeling satiated, it's another problem. So the reason I wanted to do this update or results of it is because I've gone through different phase with it. So the first few days, maybe for first 5 days or so, I was feeling really good with this smoothies. You know, green smoothie is something. It's I love green smoothies because it's such a great way to incorporate greens into my daily diet. Besides eating salad, like things like kale or broccoli. Sometimes I would freeze broccoli and put it in my smoothies. I do not like broccoli raw, or even the frozen one and thawed. I don't. Some people like to marinate, but I do it sometime during the winter time and dehydrate it. But honestly, I prefer cooked broccoli, and I don't do any cooked anymore. Uh, this year, pretty much, I have been on a fully raw vegan diet, so I have been enjoying being able to add broccoli into my smoothies. Um, yes. So let's see. My green smoothies with Dr. Goldner's, I have been adding kale. Kale, um, I don't like eating it in salad. You would have to massage it really well with oil or maybe salt. But I don't use any uh, oil, processed oil, nor I don't want to add too much salt. So I'm really happy to add it into green smoothie, so I don't have to add those. Yes. So and then I 5 6 days I was feeling great, and then starting like 3 4 days, so maybe like 1 week. Yes, 8 days I was feeling pretty good because I had a podcast with Sky, and I was sharing how great I was feeling. And then like after a few days, I started to feel heavy. And I started to notice my stomach, like my lower stomach was so bloated. Like it was crazy how bloated it was. And it came to the point like 2 days ago, it came to the point that it was so difficult for me to breathe because it was so bloated. But at the same time, there was a positive side to it. Yes, it is uncomfortable. And yesterday I did make another green smoothies with 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, and I just could not finish. So I was just finishing off what's left from yesterday. My husband helped me finish it as well. Yeah, he tried a little bit, and yeah, he couldn't finish it. So I just had some left, the very thick green smoothies left. And yeah, I do feel bloated. But I decided to continue anyway. I don't know if I would do it tomorrow and onwards. But even though I felt bloated for the last 2 3 days, I decided to continue because my skin condition was much better. So, if you have seen my previous live YouTube videos, you probably know that I have had eczema. And this year, so I have been on the high raw vegan diet for over 20 years. And the reason I started this diet is because of ovarian cysts, which I had surgery 22 years ago. And also, I had ruptures, quite a few ruptures after the surgery. So I needed to change something in my lifestyle and diet, and that's how I became raw vegan. And also another issues that I had was extreme case of eczema, and yeah, my hands were bleeding all the time, and not just hands, my whole body was so itchy, and I was just sick of being so itchy all over my body and feeling sorry for myself. I was just feeling purely sorry for myself, going through this pain and misery. So anyway, when I started my raw vegan journey, I felt much better, and I continue to feel great. So that's why I kept high raw vegan diet. And this year, something shifted, and pretty much since January, from the return of my trip to Taiwan, I have been on a fully raw vegan diet. And just looking back, I was thinking, why was it difficult for me to commit to fully raw vegan diet, knowing that I felt the best on raw vegan diet? It's because I think mainly social setting. You know, I didn't want it to make other people feel uncomfortable. I didn't want it to inconvenience other people. Eating out, working. I worked in a work environment where I had to travel and had quite a few, business lunch meeting or dinner meeting, and yeah, I just wanted to make it easier for other people. I was staying vegan, but I was stretching myself to eat cooked vegan food, um, to adapt to that setting. But I was just thinking, like, for who was I doing this? Because um, when I eat out in a restaurant once, usually I have to go through 1 week of detox, like smoothies detox or juice detox. And it was a long journey for me to heal. I'm sorry, I'm actually going off topic of Dr. Goldner's green smoothies, but it's important, it's connected. Um, so yeah, I'm very happy now to be fully raw vegan diet. And I'm not saying that this is the perfect diet for you who's listening to it. I know it is the perfect diet for me. And I might change my mind at some point. I'm definitely vegan for life, and raw vegan just makes sense to me. And whenever I eat out or whenever I eat cooked food, I have to deal with circumstance, negative side effect that I just hate myself after. So yeah, it's very clear for me. And once you commit to yourself, say for vegan, like I've decided to, I have been on the plant-based diet for uh, 30 years now, maybe over 30 years. And uh, I have been on a vegan diet, vegan lifestyle since over 10 years ago. And but once I committed to being a vegan, everything becomes easy. Yes, there are some situations that makes it a little more annoying or needs more preparation, but nothing is more difficult than knowing that animals who had to die or to be tortured and raped for me to eat that. And I just, that's very difficult fact for me to intake. So I'm vegan for life. So going back to my results, one of the good thing that came with it, even though I was so bloated in the last few days, I feel like my skin has healed much faster. So if you go back to one week ago, where I made Dr. Goldner's green smoothies, I was so excited. I was feeling so good. You can see I had like band-aids, and it was getting better, but I wanted to protect it because when I wash vegetables and just touching water, because I had some scratches, it was hurting, and it was just not healing faster. So I was protecting it. So you can see that time that I was still healing, and even though I have been on a clean raw vegan diet, uh, my skin wasn't healing. And actually, my eczema was coming back even worse than before when I was high raw vegan. And I'm always adjusting my diet, seasonally or how I feel. And especially when I was on a high raw vegan, I eat cooked food. Um, I had to adjust my diet. So I'm always on this adjusting mode. Yeah, so I thought I felt responsible to give you an update on how I feel after trying this, 3 tablespoons of chia seeds into my diet. And there are some days that I ate more. So in my smoothies, I would add 3 tablespoons or more. And for lunch, I might add some savory pancake. I dehydrated with flax seeds, so that's more omega-3 fatty acids. And yeah, I do think that helped heal my skin. And it's interesting because even when I did green, like green juice detox or water fasting, my skin wasn't healing quickly. And I felt like there was no sign of healing. So it's important to know how your body works. And some people swear by water fast. Some people swear by, dry fast. Some people swear by water fast or watermelon fast. I personally don't recommend that because I have gone through that, many phases of detox, and all it did to me was just rebound. All I could think of was because there are a few things that I wanted to eat, but I'm just kind of forcing my body not to eat. And when I break that fast, I would just binge eat on something that I would regret after. So, yes, again, coming back to Dr. Goldner's protocol, I am happy. I have tried it. I, I'm just happy to try it because I feel like my skin has healed. And I don't care about the temporary bloating. If you saw my stomach actually yesterday, I even took a photo of myself, and my husband was actually quite concerned, like, wow, that's really big. My stomach was so swelled. and it just made it more difficult to breathe properly. Yeah, but my skin is healing much better, and yeah, I'm very happy with the results. So again, I'm not sure if I would continue. I would see how I feel from today. Um, I feel this now after having this green smoothies that's left over from yesterday. I do feel bloated, so I'll see how it goes. So, yeah, I thought I should share because I was so excited and I felt like, oh, I can go on with this diet forever, just get this green smoothies and add some natto, and I don't have to eat a lot of food to satiate me. So, yeah, I'll keep on updating with my diet. Uh, what else? My mood has been excellent. Well, pretty much, I think this year my mood has been great. I had quite a few tragic events in my life. Um, yeah, it was quite intense. Um, I wasn't about to share, but yeah, um, there has been so many great things in my life this year, and so many challenges. And I'm the kind of person who sees life, no matter what happens, as a perfect life. I do believe things happen for a reason. And when I'm feeling a huge challenge in my life, yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's very frustrating. But I do know that it's a huge and beautiful lesson for me to learn from it. And something beautiful is waiting for me on the other side of the hill. So, yeah, when someone is going through a hard time, I might not share this to this person right away, but I do get excited for this person because from my experience, whenever I went through the hardest time, that was the beautiful learning moments that helped me for my lifetime. So yeah, I did share with some people who were going through a hard time that yeah, I feel you. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, but get excited that you're experiencing beautiful learning curves here, and this will be a beautiful, you know, teaching that would help you guide through the rest of your life. And maybe some people didn't appreciate that, but yeah, I truly believe that not to be insensitive about what they are going through, but I always have that in mind. So yeah, this year I had some family struggle. Um, my father passed away just a few months ago, and yeah, I will talk about it maybe in some other video. But I just wanted to share, whoever is going through a hard time, you're not alone. And I do think that things are happening for a reason, not just for me, but for everyone. And I'm grateful for everything that's happening in my life. And I'm learning every day, every single day. Yes. So I can see, oh, Creative Heart. Oh my God. I'm so happy you're here. I've been receiving such a beautiful messages, and I'm just so grateful. You know, let me read her message. Hi, Kiko. I'm on week 4 of Dr. Goldner's overall protocol. Wow, it's been okay, but wondering if I'm having histamine issues on it. Ah, interesting. Yeah, histamine issue. Sky is definitely the expert. I pay attention to histamine food. Well, not really. I notice, but um, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, about my father. I'll share this in another video, but yeah, I appreciate it. Creative Hurt. Yeah, I'm wondering like how you're feeling. Did you feel bloated during this protocol? Because 3 tablespoons of chia seeds is a lot to intake. So that interested to hear how you're feeling. And Sachi, raw, alive, love, trying and exploring while listening your body and intuition. Intuition is golden. You're so beautiful, Kiko. Oh, you are so beautiful, Sachi. I'm so honored to have you as my friend. We are having a live podcast every Wednesday afternoon in Japan time in Japanese. Oh, Creative Heart, I adore you too. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so honestly, when I started this YouTube channel, I have been wanting to do this over 20 years, and I was always so scared what people would say. But because I had near this experience last year, and actually even 2 years ago, I have to go. I will share this in another video because it's quite heavy. But going through that, say, you know what? Nothing matters in this life. I mean, if people criticize me, let them. I I cannot end this life before sharing what was so important in my life as a going raw vegan. Because over 20 years ago, in 2004, when I started my raw vegan journey, I was so pissed that no one told me, well, no one knew about it. So I said, I promised myself that I would come out to the world to share this to as many people as possible. So that's why I am here. And yes, and yesterday I decided to invest more in this raw vegan online venture. I do not see this as a business. I'm not making any money. I'm actually losing money doing this because I work as a freelance and I'm declining work to be here. But I have worked in corporate life for many years, many, many years. And I did really well. I earned glamorous amount. I worked in New York City, in Tokyo. I would had business trip in glamorous places. And that was fun. I do not regret what I have done. It was all fun, but it wasn't to my core. It wasn't my mission of my life. And I do believe my mission is to share my raw vegan journey. And I have waited so long, and I don't care now. I do. I haven't had negative comments. Only once I actually got one comment, negative comments in Japanese, while I was on a live with Sachi. This person said, "Oh, disgusting," um, and then this person left. And it did affect me, but I do feel like I'm ready. Whoever wants to criticize, because I know it's not a reflection of me. It's a reflection of them. They're going through some hard time that they have to speak out dirty word. So yeah. And Creative Hurt mentioned, yeah, it's a lot of fiber. Yes, definitely some bloating, which I think is pretty normal. Yeah. I've been trying to do YouTube video for a decade and feel imposter syndrome, but I'm hoping to be brave like you soon. Creative Heart, come to my channel. I would love to interview you. You are such an amazing being, and I've filmed so many videos in my life, and that just went garbage because I don't know. I think I was trying to be who I was not. I was trying to send this perfect image of raw vegan, and who is perfect anyway, right? when you are on this raw vegan diet, I was sharing with Chris live yesterday that we feel invincible. And yeah, we want to share this essence of raw veganism. But, I'm not perfect. I nearly died last year. And I would like to share that as much as possible because this myth of raw vegan being invincible being is definitely not true. And truth is so important. Creative Heart said, yes, the saddest people are the meanest people. Don't even let them get you down. Or if I ever get the bad comments someday, I would read your message so I would feel better. I do think it's a perfect timing that I'm coming out, and I love connecting with someone like you, Creative Heart, and Sachi. It's such a beautiful being, and yeah, I'm just so grateful, and it was a nice surprise for me to come out and share my story and connect with beautiful souls. If I ever do an interview, I will let you be the first. Oh my God. I would be so honored, Creative Heart, to have you on my channel. And what an honor to have you. One day, yes, you have so much to share. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. So yeah, this was meant to be something quick, and I do hope to share, like spontaneous live time once or twice a week. I also try to share this message in Japanese. This Japanese community is well. I have my raw vegan cafe once a week. That's one of the education place that I'm trying to provide with people. And also, Japanese podcast is very important because I was sharing with Sachi that raw vegan community doesn't exist here, and raw vegan diet here is mostly focused on desserts like cashew nuts or other high fat desserts. So thank you, Creative Heart. I really appreciate. I don't feel that I'm a great interviewer, and very I am respectful because I love learning everyone's journey, and I respect everyone's journey. I think that's each one's journey is so beautiful. So yeah, I appreciate that. Yes. So yeah, about Japanese community, I feel it's so important. I don't feel comfortable speaking in Japanese actually. I'm I'm I speak French with my husband, and my English is kind of messed up now because I tend to translate from French expression to English, and then on top of that, Japanese. Japanese is my mother tongue, but it's just my mind is a bit mumbo jumbo. Yeah, it is. I think it's important, and I'm so grateful that Sachi is part of this journey. She is such a beautiful person, and she knows so much. And yeah, between Sachi and I, we are hoping we are working little by little to bring this awareness because raw vegan diet and lifestyle is amazing. It's truly amazing. But if you do it in a different way, I don't want to say wrong way, but high fat, depending a lot on nuts, which I was doing. It's very easy to do nuts and seeds to satisfy us, and yeah, it wasn't sustainable for me. So yeah, I think, and just an update. I think for me, that's it. But today I had an interview with Anne Osborne. She has been on a fully fruitarian diet for the last 34 years. Can you imagine? 34 years. longer. She has tried vegan, macrobiotic, and also raw vegan journey before. So I mean, she continues to learn. She's super active. She runs every morning 10 kilometer. Amazing, beautiful, and kind woman. So if you haven't watched that, the replay is in my YouTube channel. And tomorrow I am interviewing Maravilla in the States, in Washington. And also Bella's interview. She is an amazing coach and teacher, and she does an amazing astrology reading. We were supposed to do it last week, but there was a technical glitch, and it's another reason I actually paid fully for 1 year for this restream, for me to be able to record the making sure that there's no technical glitch, because we talk, Bella and I talked for an hour and 20 minutes on astrology. Well, she talked mostly, of course. And I was asking a lot of questions, and that's completely deleted and it didn't go live. So we are redoing it, but we're happy to do it again. And yeah, stay tuned for that. She's an amazing being that I don't know. Uh, I cannot search the words, but she's very respectful, kind, intuitive, smart. Um, uh, yeah, she's a very good coach, and she's got all the beautiful quality and essence needed to be a life coach. Yeah. Yes. Creative Heart said, "What? Let's see. I love that. Your English perfect. I'm from the U.S. Oh, thank you. It means a lot that natives think that my English is perfect. I appreciate that. What do you think about all the C's that Dr. Goldner recommends? It's a lot of fat. Yes, it is a lot of fat. I was happy to try it, and I'll be happy if that works for me for the rest of my life. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. Um, it doesn't seem to work as a sustainable raw vegan diet. So because it is a lot of fat, and I'm just going with how I feel. My goal was to heal my skin, and seems to be doing really good. So I'm very happy with that. 35 years is amazing. Yes, on a raw fruit diet. I love astrology. It's so interesting. Yes, definitely tune into that. Bella is an amazing one. I definitely didn't believe in astrology before because it was hit or miss, but Bella, she's amazing. Yeah. And if you haven't watched Anne Osborne's interview, I definitely recommend you watching it, because I thought that she was, you know, fruits and nothing else. But actually, she's very open minded. She just started taking B12 supplements. She also started eating seaweed. Uh, that was a surprise to me, you know? So there's something working with this with this lady, Anne Osborne. And yeah, she says she loves continuing to learn on top of learning running 10 kilo. 10 kilo is how much in miles? Over 6 miles. She runs over 6 miles every morning. Every morning. And after that, she works on 3 acres fruit orchard that she has. I mean, that's a lot of work. I, yeah, definitely whatever she's doing is working. But as she was saying, everyone's body is so different, and it could be the social setting, it could be the family setting, that it makes it much easier overall to remove that stress. Maybe it's easier to eat cooked food, you know. I was doing that, and now I don't see the reason to go back. So I'm just sticking with fully raw for now. Well, she just started take 12. Yes, she started taking B12. And what interesting thing about, well, you can watch the video, but yeah, she's very open. Definitely encourage you to go check that video because she is an amazing being. Bella is live. She's watching me on Insta Live, and well, I think I am creative her to say I'm a lot younger and can't run 6 miles. Well, I'm just wondering I'm wondering how old you are, but yeah, I don't like running. I love cycling. I love hiking in the mountain. Yeah, and actually, my husband is waiting for me to go to mountain, so we're gonna eat this beautiful Japanese peach. We have a beautiful, beautiful. I think yeah, one of my favorite fruits has to be peach, the perfect peach. No bitterness, juicy and so sweet. So we're gonna eat that, and then we're gonna go hiking. We found this beautiful place where there's a waterfall. So even though it's really hot now, it's like 95 Fahrenheit, 33, 30. Yeah, it's very hot and humid. But this place is it's nice because there's a waterfall and it's well shaded. So we like going there when it's hot. Okay, so with that, I think I'm gonna leave you guys here and stay tuned for tomorrow's live with Marabella and Bella. Marabella and Bella. And thank you so much for staying here and watching me live. And I'll be back soon. Have a great day or afternoon or evening. Bye bye.